Is your money working for you? Do you have the proper protection to prevent financial ruin? Hi, I'm Dr. Wendy Labatt, the financial healer and the CEO of the Financial Cures LLC, and I'm pleased to announce my show, Financial Cures with Dr. Wendy, here on the Zandra TV network. You know, I can hardly believe it's been almost 4 decades since I started my entrepreneurial journey. Even though I was only 1 year old, I started at a time where there was no internet, social media, and the only thing you can do with a cell phone was make an expensive phone call. I started an office equipment company with no business experience, very limited resources. In order to be able to get the big contracts, I had to project a certain image, and that image meant having a brick and mortar office, employees, inventory, and all the overhead that goes with it. But the problem was that image didn't match my cash flow. That experience forced me to learn to take control of my finances, make my money work for me, and become a master negotiator. I had to negotiate with my clients because they wanted to pay me in 30, 60, or 90 days, but my terms with my vendor was 10 days, and that wasn't going to work. I couldn't afford to finance those contracts. So I ended up getting the terms that I needed, where even the customers were willing to pay me a check with the order. And my vendors, they realized the kind of business I was bringing to them, so they knew it was a mutually beneficial relationship if they continued to give me the right kind of pricing and terms. And that experience caused me to be the savvy businesswoman I am today. I'm not trying to brag, I'm just saying. I expanded my business to include insurance and financial services. And I didn't want to be a hypocrite, so I purchased all the products and services that I was selling to my clients. I ended up being diagnosed with breast cancer. I found out I had the most aggressive form of cancer, so I chose the most aggressive form of treatment. Chemotherapy every 3 weeks, which totaled to over $1.1 million. I had 5 surgeries and all the scans that you can imagine, which totaled over $300,000. And because I practiced what I preached, my health insurance paid all of that. Just imagine having those kind of medical expenses. That could have ruined me financially if I didn't have the proper protection. But not only did I have the proper protection for the health coverage, I also went back and looked at all the other products I purchased. It brought me a multiple 6-figure tax-free financial shot in the arm. It was a long recovery, and I'm still not 100%. But because I was able to practice what I preach, finances were not a problem. And I was like, okay, God, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm happy, so I'm good. And he said, no, I got you out of this journey better than when you went in. So you're going to go out on a crusade and empower other people. And that's why I'm hosting my show, Financial Cures with Dr. Wendy, to empower you and your family to take control of your finances and have the proper protection to prevent financial ruin in the case of an illness or injury. Is your money working for you? Do you have the proper protection to prevent financial ruin? Join me on Financial Cures with Dr. Wendy so we can optimize your financial health on Zandra TV.